And that's just one of the many hilariously dumb ways these lovable idiots manage to win. And I mean that in the best way possible. Full power excitement. Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. Hello and welcome to Earth Alien ProtoMet. Today I'll be taking a look at Super Sentai's 45th anniversary season, Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. So let's get at it full force! The multiverse is in danger. Kikaitopia's villainous government, Toji Tendo, has been capturing worlds left and right and sealing them inside special gears. But before they can capture Zenkaitopia, the last world aside from their own, many of the citizens of Kikaitopia are transported to this world inhabited by humans. This proved to be a good thing as the Kikainoids quickly acclimate to living alongside humans in peace. But when Toji Tendo decides to use force to capture Zenkaitopia, Kaito Goshikito must utilize the power of the Super Sentai worlds left behind by his missing parents and join forces with Kikainoids brave enough to battle against the evil Toji Tendo as Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. I wouldn't be surprised if the decision to have a good portion of this show's cast played by suit actors was the result of the then ongoing COVID pandemic, but it certainly helps the show to stand out in the Super Sentai series. It kind of reminds me of Kamen Rider Denna, which did something similar. Kaito, the only member of the team native to Zenkaitopia, wants to be the first person in the world to do, well, something. Anything. And to his credit, he is the first person to transform into Zenkaiser using the technology left behind by his missing parents. Joining him are Juran, an older Kikainoid who still thinks he can hang with his fellow youths, but who often winds up with joint pains, who transforms into Kikai Juran using the Zyuranger gear. Gaon, who loves all organic creatures, particularly humans, transforms into Zenkai Gaon using the Gaoranger gear. Magine, who is obsessed with magic and the supernatural, transforms into Zenkai Magine using the Magiranger gear. And finally Vroon, a former janitor for Toji Tendo who loves to learn, transforms into Zenkai Vroon using the Bokenger gear. And they don't use just the gears that let them transform. The Zenkaiger team has access to powers based on all previous, and even future, Super Sentai teams, once again thanks to Kaito's missing parents. While they can't fully transform into other teams like Gokaiger could, they can still use the other team's powers, often for humorous effects, as it doesn't take long for the whole team to become lovably dumb, often fighting the monsters while just winging it and hoping for the best. And when the need arises, the Kikainoid members can transform into giant robots that can combine with each other, even occasionally swapping partners, to battle against the giant robot enemies, the Great Worlds. And supporting the team is the robot bird Sechan, another one of Kaito's parents' creation, who opens most episodes with a silly recap of the previous episode. And they all live together in the candy shop run by Kaito's absolutely lovable grandma, Yatsude, who wholeheartedly supports the entire team. And someone else, but more on him later. Joining them are the Goldsweeker family, a gang of pirates from Piratopia. Leading them is Zox, the oldest brother of the family, who uses a pirated version of the Gokaiger gear to transform into Tukaiser. Providing his tech is Flint, his younger sister and the scientist of the group. And then there are Ricky and Kuttaner, the youngest twin brothers who, thanks to being cursed by the treasure of Estiotopia, are able to become power-ups for Tukaiser. While initially content to plunder Zenkaitopia while battling against Toji Tendo, Kaito quickly manages to convince them to shape up and work together with his team. Toji Tendo are also pretty silly. The leader of the evil empire, Bokawas, is your standard stuck-to-the-wall big bad who is quick to punish his minions without ever doing anything himself, but to be fair, he is stuck to a wall. The only one of his minions he's forgiving towards is his pet bird Gege, who will occasionally send out monsters on a whim. The mobile commander Barashitara is a strict leader, and while he is a more dangerous threat, he rarely ever goes out to battle himself. And Ijirude is the scientist of the group, as he created the technology that Toji Tendo used to capture all the worlds, and also came up with a method of changing their minions into worlds, robot monsters capable of using the powers of the worlds they captured for villainous purposes. These world monsters are the main reason the show is so goofy, as their powers, while capable of disrupting the everyday lives of humans and Kikainoids, are often incredibly silly and nonsensical. In fact, one episode even reveals that the Toji Tendo higher-ups actually have no clue what powers the world monsters have until they're already created, meaning any plans they come up with have to revolve around the gimmicks of their respective worlds. About the only character in this series that feels like he takes things seriously from start to finish is Barishitara's son, Stacy, the only human member of Toji Tendo who uses technology provided by Ijirude to transform into Stacyzer, the evil equivalent to Zenkaiger. While the seriousness of his storyline is a bit out of place in the series, his character arc is worth paying attention to, providing a nice change of pace for the otherwise over-the-top silliness of the series. Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger is an incredibly fun series and well worth a watch. Until next time, I'm ProtoMet. See ya.